Won 4 world titles, 2 different weights, fought Floyd Mayweather and then retired. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Ricky says, don't count me out.
Still to come tonight.
I'm not going to finish on a defeat. No way. I've done too much in my career.
Ricky vows to fight on. Millions of times, not to exaggerate. Now then, next tonight, Ricky Hatton, there he is vowing to fight on, but he struggled to put on a brave face after being beaten in the 10th round by Floyd Mayweather in Vegas.
Yeah, Hatton, who's 29, admitted his opponent for the world welterweight title was better than he thought. Our reporter Mike Hall has been with the Hitman all the way in Vegas and asked if he was now considering retirement.
Well, this was supposed to be the scene of British boxing's greatest triumph. Instead, it was heartbreak for the Hitman here at the MGM Grand. Ricky Hatton was convinced this was his moment, but in this ring on Saturday night, he suffered his first ever defeat. Knocked out by Floyd Mayweather, his dream of becoming the world's best boxer in tatters. Well, I don't know about you, but for the 30,000 Ricky Hatton fans here in Las Vegas, it was incredibly painful to see their hero being knocked out in that manner. But the good news is he's okay, and we'll be hearing from him in just a moment. But first, right after the fight, I managed to get some reaction from Ricky's family and from the king of boxing himself, Floyd Mayweather.
The worst nightmare is to see your son on the floor, but I would rather Richard lose and be okay than win and be hurt.
Matthew, how hard was that to watch?
Yeah, it was, you know, very, very hard to watch, really. You know, feel absolutely gutted for him, but he was trying to win, you know, right to the last minute there. So, but you know, a little bit gutted at the moment, but you know, very proud of him. He put up such a fantastic effort.
And then there suddenly appeared before me.
What's your advice to him now?
Ricky Hatton, your fan base needs to stay behind you. I wish I had a big following like you, but you know, just fans pay just to be around the Floyd Mayweather experience. Tonight was the Floyd Mayweather experience.
My personal opinion, knowing him, is he'll want to come back even bigger and better after this defeat. I think all good champions have done it. Oscar De La Hoya's done it, Marco Antonio Barrera. You know, the list goes on, doesn't it? Lennox Lewis.
They've all lost.
They've all lost, and I think the sign of a good champion is if they do decide and they come back, and they come back even better.
There's been a lot said between you and Ricky in the build-up. Now it's over. What do you really think of Ricky Hatton, the person?
Ricky Hatton he's funny as hell. He's very, very funny, and he's tough. Very, very tough competitor. His spirit is so great. He have a heart of a lion. Very, very good boxer. Move his head very, very well. Wish him nothing but the best.
So you like him, really?
Absolutely.
Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone.
It was always going to be tough, but I genuinely thought I could do it. My pride's hurt more than anything. You know what? I've won fights, and I've felt more battle hardened. You know, I've won fights, and they've been tougher fights. But like any true champion, you know, he chooses the moments when to open up and nail me. and he nailed me, and you know, fair play to him. Needless to say, he won't be sending me a Christmas card.
Those closing moments were very upsetting for all your fans to watch, and a new experience for you as well. I guess you never believed you would go through that in a boxing ring.
Yeah, but you know, I feel a bit of a mug, to be honest, because I left myself open to it. You know, I said what I was going to do, and I think I could have, you know, put it into practice a little bit more than what I should have done. But I mean, it's pound for pound, 5-weight champion. You know, he's won titles at light middleweight. You know, can't take it away from him. Can't take it away from him. I mean, I don't think the referee helped me, but ultimately the referee didn't beat me. Floyd Mayweather beat me. You know, so I'm not going to finish on a defeat. No way. I've done too much in my career. You know, I've achieved all the goals. You know, bigger goals than anybody thought I was ever going to do. But you know, I'd hate to think that, you know, when they talk about Ricky Hatton's career, you know, he won 4 world titles, 2 different weights, fought Floyd Mayweather and then retired. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Would you ever ask for another crack at Floyd, or are you happy to see the back of him?
Oh, I'd fight him in half an hour, you know, to be honest. I mean, that's me. It's never been about, you know, I'm a light welterweight. And I could have stayed at light welterweight. I could have stayed in Manchester, MEN Arena, light welterweight division, and let everybody come to me. But it was never about that. It was all about a legacy, fight the best, challenge the best, and that's what I've done. And I wish I hadn't bothered.
You're still the king of British boxing, mate. We can't wait to see you back in the ring soon.
I will be back, thank you.
So, Ricky Hatton down, but definitely not out. We will see the Hitman again. And let's not forget, in all of this, he remains the world's #1 light welterweight boxer. And let's hope there are still a few more world titles in him just yet.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Oh,
Terrible seeing him
gutted.
being
Absolutely
beat again.
gutted. Anyway, let's get the rest of the day sport now. Here's Chris. Chris.
Yeah, it's still heartbreaking, isn't it,
Yeah.
seeing that footage? It's like seeing your pet get put down or something
Yeah,
horrible like
really
that,
awful, really awful.
Anyway, let's start with the news. Well, back to boxing now. And Bolton's Amir Khan celebrated his 21st birthday with a convincing win to retain his Commonwealth lightweight title. Khan needed just 72 seconds to end the fight against Luton's Graham Earl. After a series of punches within the opening minute, the referee stepped in to stop the contest. So at least there was some good news in boxing at the weekend.
Absolutely. Well, he had his 21st to celebrate. He had to get on with it quickly, didn't he? Well done to Amir Khan. Now, it's a big night.